3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Antimatters. Hello everyone, welcome to Acromyrmex, Octospinosis, episode 1. This is just going to be an introduction to them really. I've finally got them going and I'm kind of happy to show everyone else them now. Getting them to a nice healthy stage though has not been without issue, so basically let's start from the beginning. I ordered these ants from Ants HQ during the Halloween sale because they were going for really cheap. I think it was under £100 for a colony of Octospinosis. So I went ahead and got some, but unfortunately, due to, I blame the postman mostly, or UPS I think it was. Luckily, the replacement came without any problems at all. So in no time at all, I had a replacement colony. And luckily, these ones looked a lot healthier. Really beautiful colorations, and you can't say she's not a good looking queen really. I was definitely a lot happier with this queen than the last one, because the last one was dead, but yeah, this one definitely seemed vigorous and a really healthy girl. Just what I wanted to see the first time round really. Because when I opened the first box and I looked in and I saw this limp, dead little queen in the corner, it was a little bit heartbreaking, can't lie, I was a bit sad. So I went ahead and put them inside of the leafcutter pod. Everything was looking good and they started chopping up any rose petals that I gave them. However, it didn't take long before the fungi all died. Luckily, I've got a colony of atters and you can change the fungus. Luckily, I've got a colony of atters and you can give the fungus of the atters to the Acromyrmex. So I went ahead and gave them a little bit. This was actually a little bit difficult because there's loads of tiny workers on the atter fungus. However, eventually I got a good sized little chunk and gave it to them. Up until this point I'd had the fungus open, so I decided to put a little pot over it and I gave them another fungus transplant from the atters. This time a lot bigger, and it seemed to do the job. The acros quickly, all by themselves, decided we want the atter fungus inside of the pot, and they heaped it up all nice and tidily. Over the next few days, the size of the little bit of fungus exploded until about 2 weeks later, it's now filled the pot. And I'm really happy that I can think about removing the pot now. For the ants, the pot was a paradise. It had good humidity, good size, and great security from the outside world. In my opinion though, it had a bad view. Because they liked it so much, I decided to leave it there till they inevitably outgrew the pot one day. Much to my surprise, that happened super fast. To remove the pot, I just got some tweezers and lifted it up. It turned out about 5 ants were hanging on the pot when I pulled it out, so I gave it a good flick and got them all back in. And I was really excited to get my first proper look at the Acromyrmex's fungus. The actual mushroom itself was amazing. It was super white and fluffy, which means it's mega healthy. Well, that's how I see it anyway. It also had loads of little green bits, which were bits of plant matter that the Acromyrmex had put into the fungus recently. It was a massive relief though, seeing such a big white golf ball sized bit of fungus. Compared to the atter fungus, which they are the same mushroom, they have a slightly different shape, with the acrofungus forming slightly smaller little circle bits. I can't wait until the fungus is all grown up and I can put it side by side with the atters and get a real good comparison, to be honest. So now that the pot is off, the general view is amazing. So far, I've been really lucky on all of the leaves that I've given them, and they've accepted them all. It also turns out that they're the same leaves that I feed the atters, so when I go out to collect leaves for one, I always get a little bit extra for the other colony. When I first looked into getting Octospinosis, I was a little bit worried because I'd heard a lot of people say these ants are more fussy than the atters. That was one of the main things that drew me towards atters in the first place. However, after keeping them for a little while, I found them to not be super fussy at all and well within an easily manageable level. In future though, as I said, I'm gonna grow them massive, hopefully as fast as I can. The only problem will be, for a little while, is a lot of the leaves outside have all gone because it's winter. So yeah, we'll see how that all pans out. As long as it stays a healthy little golf ball sized fungus though, or bigger, I'm happy. And the ants seem really happy as well. When it gets to about the size of a tennis ball, I'll make an update video. But until then, thanks for watching. May you and your ants live long and prosper. Have a fabulous week, and bye!